All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, Uganda. Welcome, Serbia, Ukraine, Lithuania, Cyprus, London. Have I left anybody out? Let me know that you guys can hear me okay, guys. We're about to rock and roll. I am recording this. Greece in the house. Welcome, Greece. Botswana in the house. Amazing. Very international group. So, guys, welcome. I am recording this as well, okay, because I have a feeling this webinar is going to be something that you guys are going to watch over again and again. And over the next few minutes, for those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Efrosyni. I'm an international marketing director with World Ventures. I've been with World Ventures for, holy moly, it's coming up to 11 years anniversary. I honestly can't imagine doing anything else. The day I'd made the decision to join World Ventures is the day when the whole direction of my life changed. And since I've been with World Ventures for so long, I know what it takes in order to build a gigantic business. And I also know that sometimes understanding something, the more knowledge you have about something, the more that you'll be able to leverage it in order to grow. If you don't understand it, you won't be able to use it. So my goal is over the next 30 minutes, might be 30, might be 45 minutes. My goal is to literally sit down and explain to you guys in detail the new announcements and the enhancements, the current promotions that our company has, because I'm telling you, when you see these, you're gonna realize it's never been easier and simpler in order to hit the big ranks fast. I'm telling you, some of you are gonna understand it for the first time, but here's what I'm gonna ask you to do. In order to be able to fully get it, I need you guys to get rid of any distractions. You got your phones, put them on silent. If you have other windows open on your computer or on your phone, get rid of them. I'm telling you, in order to really get this, you're gonna need to be 100% present. So eliminate the distractions that you've actually got. Grab a piece of paper and a pen. I will give you guys an opportunity to also ask any questions at the end for further clarification, okay? So let's go. Now, you guys have probably heard that the company has made a new promotion. It's called Ignition. Guys, this, man, whoever came up with Ignition, this is such a clever promotion. Some of you guys have been around for a few months. You know that we had Ignition that expired end of January, sorry. And there's Ignition 2.0 that got launched 1st of February. And once you buy that Ignition, it gives you another 3 months, another 4 months until June, 24th of June, the new Ignition runs out. What is Ignition? Ignition is a promotion that the company designed. Once you purchase it, it's $99 once in your life. Once you purchase it, the company will give you hours of very powerful training, some of the best new training that the company has put together. There was a bunch of them that was given for Ignition, the first one. Ignition 2.0 will give you what you got for the first Ignition and another 10 new audios, okay? Second thing is Dream Giver cards, okay? A bunch of us have been using them like crazy. You see this, $100 gift voucher. This is a great tool for invitation, a great tool for closing, for prospecting, many ways that you can use this very powerful tool. And you will get 10 digital cards when you add Ignition. Third thing is you also get 1 lineage point extra for the duration of the promotion. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it down for you, okay? Because there's also another initiative by the company. Now, I know some of you guys have been around for a little while. I want you to just completely erase what you think you know so you can listen to this information I'm going to share with you with fresh eyes and fresh ears, okay? So I'm going to break it down to you in terms of the compensation plan step by step, okay? So when you make one personal sale that buy the membership, because we only get paid when people buy the product, guys. Silver is $2.50 direct commission. Gold is $20, platinum is $50, titanium is $100 direct commissions. You can see it on the top left of the screen, okay? Now, if you make 4 personal sales that buy the same membership as yours, your monthly fee is waived, except silver. Silver, we don't waive the monthly fee, guys. Silver is a new product the company launched. It's $50 to get started today and $25 a month. $25 a month is ridiculous. I mean, my Netflix cost me, $15 a month, and I barely use it, It's $25 a month. It's a way for people to taste our product, okay? So I use this as a closing tool. If people are on the fence, they're not sure if they want to get started, I just go, look, get started for the silver, experience the product, you can upgrade later, okay? So personal sale, you see the direct commissions there. If you make 4 personal sales that are gold, you make $80 cash. If you make 4 platinum, you make $250 cash, okay? You can see it there because it also includes a $50 cycle, okay? Now, we take it to 6 personal sales. If you make 6 personal sales and the platinum, guys, you see this here on the right-hand side, okay? It shows you what you need to do in order to make your money back, what you need to do in order to double the money that you spend. Let's put things in perspective, okay? You get started today with platinum, $350 US once in your life, $125 US a month. You make 6 platinum sales personally, you qualify for the lifestyle bonus, you qualify for the direct commissions, you qualify for the cycle bonus, and there's also a rising star bonus as well. Collectively, when you make 6 personal platinum sales in 4 weeks, you make $800 US, okay? This is what I base my building block as World Ventures, okay? When I first joined World Ventures, I did not understand the whole compensation plan. You don't need to understand the whole compensation plan to make money. You don't. I built my whole business on getting people to focus on get 6 fast, then let's help you duplicate. You get 6 fast, you get to training. With training, you create the duplication. If we can get you to $500 a month, we can get you to $500 a week. If you can make $500 a week, you can make $1,000 a week. I've built my whole business in the last 10, 11 years on that one building block, which is the foundation of getting your 6. You don't want to break even, you want to get into profit, okay? Are you guys clear so far? Okay? Are you clear so far? Just type it on the chat or clear, bomba. Perfect. Okay? Let's go into residual. Okay? Sometimes people see, I'm going to show you this. Give me 1 second. Okay? All right? People see this board, okay? And it says average monthly income per rank. And they go, oh, I'm going to make it to director. I'm going to make $1,800 a month every month. It doesn't work that way. We are entrepreneurs, guys. We're not employees. Employees, if they work and their job and they do the minimum amount of work, they still get paid. If someone work in their job and they work very hard, they get paid, okay? They get paid a salary. Salary as an employee is not based on performance, based on them showing up, okay? Unless you work on commissions, that's a different conversation. In our company, you're not an employee, you're an entrepreneur. So put your employee hat away, put on your entrepreneur's hat. An entrepreneur gets paid based on production. So we get paid based on customers. So I'm going to break down the residual income for you, okay? Step by step, so you can see how much residual income you can make at each level based on the volume of your team, okay? So what I'm going to do, because I'm going to turn this on for a second. Let me see. All right. So watch this here, okay? This section here. So I put it around silver, okay? Residual is every 3 customers on your left, 3 credits on your left, and 3 credits on your right. It's called a cycle. And you get paid a residual check for each cycle in your organization. There's lots of ways in order to generate a cycle. Silver counts as 1 point towards that. Gold also counts as 1 point towards that. You see that? Versus monthly credit, 1. Okay? Now, in the second month, a gold counts as 1.5 credit. Okay? So 2 golds on the left, 2 golds on the right. It's a cycle for your residual. You see that? Okay? Watch what happens with platinum. Platinum is 3 lineage credits. Okay? Which means if you have 1 platinum on your left, 1 platinum on the right, it's a residual cycle. This is different to your weekly cycles. I'm just talking the residual monthly cycles here, okay? Watch what happens with titanium. Titanium is 4 monthly credits, okay? So essentially 1.5 titaniums on the right, on the left, and 1.5 titaniums on the right. It's 2 cycles, okay? Now, the cycles, if you're a 3-star, you get paid $8 per cycle. Okay, you see this here. Okay, each cycle, so each 3 points on the left, 3 points on the right, which can be silver, gold, titanium. Okay, you see with titanium, it's easier in order to increase your residual. And I'm going to break it down for you guys step by step so you see it. If you're a 3-star, it's $8 a cycle, okay? So if you're senior rep, it's $10 per cycle. And if you're a director, it's $15 per cycle. So let's look at a senior rep, okay? If you're a senior rep, okay, you got 30 people on the left. Let's say they're all gold, okay? You got 30 on the left and 30 on the right, okay? So essentially, you've got 3 cycles. You guys with me? 3 cycles is $30. As the team grows, so does your residual grow, okay? Is this clear so far, okay? Depending on the rank you're at, each rank pays more cycles, more on your cycles, okay? Now, what I'm gonna do, guys, right, is I'm going to take you through the different levels, right? Watch this. Okay. And I want to show you how much residual you can make based on how many silvers, how many golds, and how many platinums and how many titaniums you have, okay? You see it right on above, it says 1212. So if someone is 1212, okay, and is generated from silver, it's $32 residual check on a monthly basis, If they're 12-12 and is generated from gold, it's 48. Check out what happens to titanium. You guys see that? Okay. Senior rep, $100 if it comes from silver. 60 gold is $150. Platinums is 300, and you see there, hang on, I'm just going to put this away on this side. Okay, so you guys can see. Okay, so if you want to get to the point where you're making an average of $400 US a month residually, now there's also the lifestyle bonus. That's a residual check as well. That's on top of that. There's your cycle bonuses. That's on top of that. Okay, if you want to get to the point where you're making $400 a month residually on a monthly basis, okay, essentially it's just 40 cycles coming from titaniums. Okay, if you want to get to director, and I'm going to show you with FastPass. With FastPass, it just got easier. Okay, some of you are looking at the 180 points. You go, man, 180 points, that's 180 gold or 180 silver. Okay, and I'm making $500 to $800 a month, but you're thinking at it in terms of sales. You're not thinking of it in terms of leadership. This is one thing that people are missing. I was speaking to a lady that I enrolled the other day, and I tell her, and she says to me, look, you know, like she was looking at IMD, and she goes, IMD, like, I mean, I may never get to IMD in my lifetime, she said. 3,000 people, I don't know 3,000 people, right? And I said to her, and I'm not going to mention her name because she's probably going to watch the recording of this webinar. I said, look, that's because you're looking at it from a sales perspective. You're not looking at it from a leadership perspective. See, one person is one sale. One leader could mean thousands of people in your organization. Okay, I didn't know anybody in Romania, but through one leader and later on other leaders as well, I got a team in Romania that's gone over to Russia and a bunch of other countries. That's well over 50,000 customers now in the last maybe 5-6 years. Okay, that's the power of a leader. You're not looking for people, you're looking for leaders. Do you see what I mean? So when you're looking at this, I don't want you to get bogged down on the details, guys. I want you to get the essence of it. The essence is the bigger the membership, the bigger the commissions. The bigger the value of the memberships you sell, the bigger your check is going to be every single month. Okay? And sometimes the shift between silver and platinum is a mindset shift. It's not a money thing. The person that doesn't have the money to do gold may not have the money to do silver sometimes. You see what I mean? But silver, now with silver, I'm going to show you the numbers in a second. Now with silver, here's the way that I want you to look at silver. I don't want your focus to be silver. Because what you focus on, you expand. If you're focusing on silver, you're going to get more silvers. I want you to focus on the opportunity. And I want you to focus on the fact that silver means you can get everybody, okay? The people that are like right on the fence, with silver, you can get them to try it out. Here's the way that you're gonna look at it, right, okay? You're going to a supermarket. You're not thinking of buying, I don't know, a piece of cheese, for example. You're not thinking of buying cheese. You go to the supermarket and you wanna buy some vegetables. But sometimes they have these stands here, okay, where they give you like a little platter of samples to try. And you try this cheese, and because you try it, you like it, and you're like, I'm going to take one of those. That's what we're doing with silver. Silver, we're giving them the opportunity to have a taste of our membership with the rewards platform. Now, how I position it, I'm like, listen, I've just opened a beautiful Michelin star restaurant, and I'm going to give you a free appetizer when you come and try it out. If you like the appetizer, you'll stick around for the main and the dessert, you know? So I'm positioning into their mind that you're just trying the appetizer. I'm not giving them the silver as if this is the product. It's the sample of our product. Do you see what I mean? Now, we have fast pass and we have ignition, which completely is changing the game. Many of you don't even understand what fast pass is. Here's what fast pass is. Fast pass is when you have 4 personal customers only, not the business. 4 personal customers only. They've only bought the membership. You qualify for fast pass. When you qualify for fast pass for a limited time only, I believe this is going to expire near United around April. You can find all the details in your back office. Every lineage, you get an extra 50% lineage. So watch what happens. Silver is 1 lineage. You get an extra half if you're fast pass qualified. And if you have an ignition, you get an extra point. So now it's become 2.5 lineage. And I'm going to break it down for you in a minute what that means if you want to hit rank. 2.5 lineage when someone buys a silver or a gold membership. 2.5 lineage. It's crazy. Okay. So for every customer in your team, you get an extra 50% lineage. Okay. If they're platinum, normally you get 2 lineage. But if you're fast pass qualified, you get an extra lineage, okay, which is 50%. So that means that's 3 lineage. With ignition, an extra lineage. So each platinum customer only in your team when you're fast pass qualified is 4 lineage. Just want to let that sink in for a second, guys. 4 lineage for a platinum customer only. How much easier is it to hit senior rep if you're doing 60 lineage divided by 4? That's 15 platinum customers. If you're brand new right now, you get to fast pass qualified, which is 4 personal customers. With 15 platinum customers only in your team, you can get to senior rep. And I'm going to break it down for you in a minute. Okay, you watch what happens. What about titanium? Titanium is 5.5 lineage if you have ignition and if you have fast pass. 5.5 lineage, guys. Watch this, okay? These are the different ranks and how many points you need to get to this rank, okay? So let's break it down, okay? This is with ignition without fast pass, okay? So with ignition, if you want to get to director, it's 45 titaniums in your team. That gets you to director. 45 titaniums. Platinum is 60 platinums with ignition. Gold is 90 with ignition. It's the same as silver, okay? What about marketing director? 100 titanium sales away from marketing director if you're brand new. 134. Guys, when I joined, we didn't have platinum, we didn't have titanium, we didn't have ignition, we didn't have fast pass. It was like, you want to get to director, it's 180 sales. Simple as that. Okay, we were popping directors in less than 90 days, like they were popcorn. You know why? Because we had enthusiasm. It was like 180 customers and we were going crazy with it. Now, I mean, the game just completely changed with ignition, guys. Check this out. What about RMD? 225 titaniums away from RMD if you're brand new today. I am telling you, when someone gets this, and I mean really gets this, and they run with it, I would not be surprised if we start getting people that are walking the stage as RMDs at United in Orlando that are just starting right now. We're 75 days away from United in Orlando, our international convention. We were expecting thousands and thousands of people from around the world. I kid you not, there's people that are watching this webinar, maybe you're watching the recording, and you're one decision away from walking the stage at United in front of everybody once you understand this part. Platinums, 300 platinum sales away from RMD. if you're brand new. NMD, 450 titaniums. This is without fast pass. This is just with ignition, guys. Okay. Let me ask you something. 75 days left. Okay, let's do the maths right now. Okay, we have 75 days left. Hang on a second. Just want to calculate it. 450 divided. Okay, it's a stretch. I'm talking about if someone's brand new right now. If they make 6 titanium cells per day, they could do NMD by United. If you make 6 titanium cells a day between now and United, you could be NMD. And I'm not talking to everybody, guys. You might have a bunch of people in your team already. You know what I mean? Okay. IMD 750 titaniums, 1,000 platinums in your team. This is without fast pass. With fast pass, it's completely changed. Watch what happens, okay? With fast pass and ignition. So fast pass for personal customers only, you're fast pass qualified, okay? In order to get to senior rep, if you're brand new, it's just 24 silver or golds if you have fast pass and ignition and their customers, or 11 titanium customers, your senior rep. 11 titanium customers and your senior rep. If you're brand new right now and you have fast pass and ignition and you're just playing with customers, what if you're director? What if you focus on director? 45 platinum customers with ignition. 45 sales away from director if you're brand new right now. 33 titanium customers only. A lot of people said to me, oh, why should I sign up someone as a customer only? Guys, I'm not telling you to do it. I'm telling you, give them the option. Some of you guys are taking people that should be customers and convincing them to do the business. And here's what you're doing. You're convincing them to do the business, and then you gotta convince them to take action because they should have been customers. You see what I mean? So here's what I'm doing with people. I'm telling them, listen, if you wanna just enjoy the holidays, buy the membership, okay? If you wanna build the business, buy the business, but also come with us to Momentum. Now, if someone says to me, I don't want to come to training, I don't have money to go to training, I'm literally going to tell them straight out, listen, if you're not willing to invest in your business, to go to training, to grow your business, then just get the membership. You know, you can always add the business later on. Get the membership. When you're ready to build it as a business, we'll get you booked for the next training, and then you can add the business. Okay? I'm taking it away from them because here's what a lot of you guys are doing. You're convincing them to join, and then in your mind, I have to convince them to spend more money to come to training. No. You have to do it from the beginning. From the moment you're doing the presentation, the number one thing I'm focusing on when I'm talking about the business is the power of the training. I talk about if my mentor didn't push me to go to my first training, I would not be here right now. For me, the business and the training come as one. It's not do the business and then come to training. No. You're doing the business and coming to training so you learn how to build your business. You see what I mean? So if you want to build with customers only, guys, and with FastPass, I mean, marketing director is literally 100 platinum customers. 100 platinum customers. So if you're brand new right now, you want to hit marketing director by United, you're talking about 1 platinum customer a day and 1.25 platinum customers per day, essentially. Okay. If you build with titaniums, it's 1 titanium sale a day between now and United to walk the stage as marketing director if you're brand new. Guys, I want to make sure that I haven't lost any of you. If you guys have any questions, okay? Feel free to ask any questions. Just type it on the chat, because I want to make sure that you guys understood the power of this, because literally the number of sales you need, and you don't look at it by yourself, okay? If you're looking at, for example, 164 sales, you're looking at it wrong, because the way you got to look at it is if you get 3 people from your team focused on hitting a goal by Momentum and United, the load has become lighter. So if, let's say, for example, let's break it down. Here's what I want you guys to write down on a piece of paper right now. Write down the goal that you have by Momentum, okay? Write down your goal that you have by Momentum, okay? Then I want you to write down how much lineage do you need in order to achieve that goal by Momentum. So if, let's say, for example, you want to hit director. Director, you need 180 lineage. But maybe you already have 60 in your team. Then you only need 120 lineage in order to achieve director. You guys with me? So what is your goal? What lineage do you need for that goal? And where you at right now, so we can figure out the difference, okay? If you want to be, what's it called? Marketing director. So you need 400 lineage. What's your lineage right now? So let's say, for example, you want to be a marketing director by Momentum. You need 400 lineage, and right now your lineage is 200. Okay? So you only need 200 lineage to hit marketing director by Momentum. Then you divide it based on what memberships you're selling the most. Okay? So if I'm speaking to you right now and you go, you know what? I'm going to build with titaniums, customers only, and you need 200 lineage. Okay? Then you need 200 divided by 5.5, which is the lineage if you're building with customers only. So 200 divided by 5.5 is 36 titanium customers only to achieve that goal. We got 30 days until Momentum, so it's 1 customer a day. Are you guys with me? Let me know if you guys are with me. Okay. So what lineage you need to hit your rank? Okay. Now I just want to see what people are writing. Bomba. Okay. What lineage you need to hit your rank, then divided by the memberships you normally sell. So if you're selling with platinums and they're platinum with ignition, you divide it by 3. If you're selling platinums with ignition and fast pass, you're dividing it by 4. I'm telling you guys, some of you probably just realized how close you are to your next goal. Once you have that, then you divide it by the number of days left until you go. So if it's until Momentum, you got 30 days, then you realize how many sales do you need on a daily basis to hit your goal. It's simple maths, guys, okay? It is simple maths. Now, here's what the trick is. The trick is whatever your goal is, do extra, okay? So if your goal is to make 1 sale a day, focus on making 2 sales a day. At the beginning, if it's just you running for your goal, it will feel difficult. But once you get 1 or 2 other runners, I'm telling you, it will become easier. And if you stretch yourself to do more, then you will guarantee you hit your goal. If you just do the minimum, let's say this is your goal, and this is your minimum, you may not hit your goal by the target. Now, sometimes people say to me, Efrosyni, I've set goals before and they never happen. I'm like, listen, I've been there, okay? I've been there where I've gone to an event, I got excited, I said, next event, I'm gonna walk the stage. And sometimes things happen, you know? God has his own timing sometimes, you know what I mean? Maybe there's a lesson you need to learn. Don't hold the past as your reference point for the future. Just because something didn't happen in the past doesn't mean that it's not going to happen in the future if you make a new decision with fresh energy. Don't look at your goal and go, I'll try. Because if you come into it with that energy, I'm telling you, you're not going to do it. Look at your goal and ask yourself the question, why is it a must for me to achieve this goal by momentum? And look at it and look for the emotional reasons. Look for your action motivators, the things that you think about, that when you think about them, even if you come home and you don't feel like it, you'll pick up the phone and make another phone call because your action motivator maybe is your kids. Maybe it's your husband. Maybe it's your wife. Maybe it's the fact that you hate your job and you want to fire your boss. I don't know. Maybe you're sick and tired of living from paycheck to paycheck and making decisions based on what you can afford rather than what you would love. Whatever it is, guys, find a reason that's going to push you out of your comfort zone. Find a reason that's going to get you out of bed, get you out of the house, get you out prospecting, making phone calls, pushing yourself out of your comfort zone. Because I'm telling you, everything you want you've never had is always outside of your comfort zone. Okay, so if you're not willing to get uncomfortable, then you should get comfortable with living exactly how you've lived in the last few years. I'm not making you wrong. I just want to wake you up in terms of making one decision that can change the direction of your life. So guys, I hope this has been of value to you. I hope that you've realized with Ignition and with FastPass how much quicker you can get to your next goal. If you haven't got Ignition, go to your back office right now, upgrade to Ignition, post your little badge that you upgraded to Ignition, tag me on the post if you like. If you haven't got your FastPass, first thing you're going to do is go get 4 customers fast, okay? I'm sure you have a lot of people that maybe you've shown World Ventures to in the past, maybe they didn't have the money, or maybe it wasn't the right time, that you can go back to and go, look, we introduced a brand new product called Silver. Let's get together. I'll show you all about it. Now, Anastasia asked me, how do I use the Dream Giver card? I use it in several ways. I use it sometimes to get people to join. And I go, look, this is $100 value. It's a gift certificate because I want to help you get your 4 fast. Here's what I'm going to do. If you get started right now, I will give you 4 of this. That's $400 worth to help you get your 4 fast. Are you in? Do you see what I mean? I use it to invite. Hey, I got a gift for you. You know, I invited a couple of people earlier today and I said, look, Valentine's is coming up. Have you planned something for your special person? You know, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whatever. They go, no, I haven't yet. I said, I've got something for you. Let's get together and I'll show you. I mean, do you see what I mean? So there's lots of ways you can use the Dream Giver card, guys. It's a tool, okay? It's not our product. This is a tool. Silver is one of our products, okay? So Yurada says, how to show to a person that is worth to join this travel club with Silver membership? Okay, so in terms of joining with the Silver membership, look, Yurada, I'm not there to convince somebody to buy a Silver membership. I'm there to get them to buy a membership. If Silver represents them, the Silver is what I'll get them to come into. Some people say to me, oh, well, what's the benefit of me having it? Listen, when you go online and you book, it's just you. You pay retail. Me, because I'm a member of our exclusive travel club, when I go online, I pay wholesale. By you having your own membership, you can also get access to the wholesale prices that we're getting. That's the benefit of being a Silver member. You're not a Silver member, you're just going to continue to pay retail. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Closing an online travel party. Look, closing an online travel party. So I did an online travel party a little bit earlier. And I used this and I said, listen, get back to the person that invited you. Worst case scenario, you're going to get your hands on one of these. But essentially, I invited them to join and be a member of our club. And I told them, if you're not sure which membership to try and you just want to try it, you can try it for a Silver membership, guys. People spend a lot more money than $50 and $25 a month on things they don't even think about. You know what I mean? with at least a silver membership, it's a foot through the door. And if they're not sure of doing the business, I can get them signed up for a silver membership, and then I can get them booked for a training for like Momentum. And if they come to Momentum, I know they're going to upgrade, and I know that they want to come and actually do the business as well. And if they don't, if they haven't seen the big vision at a big event, you know what? Go on to the next person. You don't know where the next person is going to come from, but if you don't speak to them, someone else will. Bomba. Any questions? Are we all clear? We're ready to rock and roll. Bomba. Awesome, guys. So 30 days left until Momentum. Let's rank up. Let's literally explode the stage. I'm telling you, 2020s are going to be historical, not just for our company, not just for you, but for the people that you love if you treat this right. Have a great night, guys. I have recorded this. I will post the recording, okay? Cape Town, still on discount price. Yes, Momentum is still on the discount price. Get your tickets. I know Europe is very close to being the biggest event so far, guys. So let's break some records and see you at Momentum.